Dane, I have a question for you.
They can see us.
They can, but it doesn't matter right now because we're only doing clips.
That's true.
So this won't be clipped at all.
Probably not.
But why are you scamming the public?
Why? I'm scamming the public?
You said to me the other day via text, like, hey, what are your thoughts if I get height extension, like, surgery? Like, why do you need that?
I need it because my coworker actually sent that to you.
They did?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I think you're starting to get all this funding for all your cancer surgeries for actually height extension surgery.
I need to be 6'6".
I don't think it's going to happen.
Why not?
Yeah, I just don't. Why? Wait. Why did your friend text me? Did he text a lot of people or just know? Is he a fan of the pod?
Yeah, he's a fan of the pod.
Okay.
And he goes, let me text the last person on your phone. I said, well, that's my pastor. And he goes, no. And I said, the other one's an elder. Okay. No. And then I was like, and then another one I'm support raising with, having a meeting. Yeah. And he goes, next. And I was like, this one's I
do
Samuel.
Podcasts with him.
Yeah, I do podcasts with him. And he goes, all right, I'll text him.
Okay. Well, that's good. We got episode 67 in for you today. It's going to be a good one. Hopefully we have some good clips for you that you can watch on Instagram and maybe TikTok if they don't get shut down.
You can see me.
And and that's about it. So this is episode 67
of Until Next Week podcast.
Of the Until Next Week podcast. Okay. See ya. You don't even know the name of our podcast.
What did I say?
You're like, the Until Next Week podcast.
The Until Next Week podcast.
Like, you kind of got it, but you just weren't confident on like what the name of this podcast is.
That's how it is.
We are 67 episodes in and you're still learning.
That happens.
Yeah, I figured.
Wow, 67 episodes.
Yeah, what's your favorite thing dealing with 67?
I don't know. In 1967, the Cardinals won the World Series.
That is true. 64. That's the best answer. I was going to say because 7, 8, 9, but that doesn't make a difference with the 6 part of it.
Right. Only in straights.
Just so y'all know, we are still on the road to 100 5-star reviews on Spotify.
Do it now.
It's literally, we have only 45 5-star reviews on Spotify. Where are the other 55 plus of you holding out? We need you.
Yeah. If you don't do it, bad things are going to happen. Yeah. I'm going to make an eclipse happen.
Yeah. That's a lights out idea. We're so funny.
I'm near the thing now.
That could be bad. I should have changed them all right before this, so you just had no idea what was about to happen. Had like all of your closest friends say really mean things about you, so each time you click, it's like, oh,
that'd be really funny.
That's really disappointing. But yep. So yeah, Spotify, Apple, leave those reviews, leave us written reviews, leave us voice memos, and just kind of do anything else you kind of feel like, as long as it's positive.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of positive, Samuel rearranged our setup here. And
which, if you're listening, I'm sure it sounds a lot better with how it looks.
Yeah. And he put a nice blanket over the table that we sit and record at.
That way you can't see our naked legs as much.
Oh, yeah. Well, your legs are naked.
I have pretty short shorts. They aren't short shorts, but they ride up a bit.
Let's just say I noticed.
And this has been episode 67 of the Until Next Week podcast.
We're just going to shut it down.
Yeah. So some updates from the week. Last week, like baseball and everything that started up, I mentioned to you, hey, I think Lance Lynn is going to pitch well. I'm pretty sure you didn't agree with me, and then he did.
I said that they would lose 6-0 and Yamamoto would have a no-hitter, and it rained.
And I said, and Lance Lynn had to come out after 4 innings, which he was dominant in. So they end up getting the win. He pitched well. Didn't pitch as well the last game he was out. Yeah, that's the one where they almost blew it at the very end in extra innings when Shohei Ohtani popped it up.
Yeah,
it really stunk for him because he had a lot of money on that game.
He did. I like to gamble too. Shohei, you and I are the same person.
Yeah, seriously. Very. You are a spitting image of him.
I'm Asian.
Don't clip that one, Josh.
Do it.
Just so you know, Joshua Schmidt's big fan of the pod. He's going to help us out on some of these clips. And if we ever decide to go full episodes on video, which will happen once we improve our setup more.
So true.
He might be the guy in charge of that as well. So shout out early to Joshua Schmidt's.
Man, and his podcast.
The Man Wagon
podcast.
So shout out.
Big shout out.
I'm also an art guy now. That's kind of fun.
Have you told Jake? Trust in art?
I haven't. That should have been the first person I told. He's been texting me a lot because I guess Michaela gave him the A-OK to start investing in sports cards.
Uh-oh.
We'll see how that goes. We were texting back and forth, and I guess I'm just going to bid him up on all his stuff now on eBay. Yeah.
Man, look at that. Look at Michaela coming in, swinging.
Yeah, but it is cool because originally he was like, I'm going to start investing in sports cards. But the whole time I'm thinking, have you told her? I mean, you are married. You probably should bring that up. And I guess he does have the A-OK. So hopefully it works out well. But that is pretty cool. But back to me being an art guy. At the place where I work, which we don't need to say the name of.
I know what it is.
Yeah, you do. They've recently been selling some art pieces because they're like changing them out with the new stuff. And I guess these are more of like reject art pieces, but they had them all listed for $20 a piece. And I was like, there's got to be something in here I want. And there's mainly just like lots of paintings and sophisticated stuff. But there was a vase.
A vase.
And I'm like, I want that vase. So I put my name on like the Word document claiming it. And then I went to look at it in the office to see if I actually wanted it. And I did. So I paid $20. I felt a little weird at first because I'm like, do I just go take this vase and just take it back with me to my desk? So it took a while for me to build up the courage. And eventually I went over there, took it off its stand, looked at the other people who were working over there. I'm like, this is mine now.
This is mine.
And now it's at like my little cubicle, which it just does not fit in.
No, you have to keep it there.
Well, we're going to be moving out of our office like in a couple weeks for renovations. But right before it was just like a random wiffle ball trophy, another trophy which I didn't earn, someone left when they quit, and then like a little coaster. And now I just have this random, really nice artistic vase just sitting there. It's like, which one of these does not belong?
You don't have anything on your desk then?
I mean, I just said some of the stuff I had on my desk.
I have like 40 things on my desk.
I don't need it. I mainly want to stay focused. So that's why I just have my vase and my wiffle ball trophy, and I call it good.
Man, I bet you don't even take walks. Snacks. Ooh, snacks.
I have a lot of snacks, but those are like in the little bins next to it.
I want to eat a granola bar.
You can do that, just not on the pod because everybody can hear you chomping, and we're not an ASMR podcast yet.
I'm a silent
We're going to wait until next week to start that up, okay? Okay.
I'm a silent eater.
No, you're not. You were eating chips right beforehand. I'm like, you better finish these.
I'm so hungry.
Also, Bronny James declared for the NBA draft. Or it might have been WNBA. I'm not for sure.
Dang it.
But I don't know if he would get drafted. He wouldn't get drafted number one overall in either of them.
Yeah.
Caitlin would beat him.
Man, shout out to Caitlin. I love her.
Hey, we'll get to that later.
Right.
Hey, we'll get to that later.
We'll get to my girlfriend later.
Yeah, we'll get to it later.
Right.
Got it. But yeah, I saw he declared for the NBA draft. And I'm like, makes sense. I mean, it would because I think he still has his college eligibility, and if not, he'll just transfer somewhere else, which, hey, I was seeing something earlier, like in Springfield, Missouri, where we live. We have Missouri State University. They have a pretty big college like arena.
Gymnasium.
And they recently hired a new college basketball coach who I believe was the last coach for their men's team to sell out that stadium for like a college game. And then they're like, hey, we need to team him up with the last player who sold out that stadium, which was Bronny James when he came here for a high school tournament.
Brondor.
Pair him up. And then we can hit him on the pod.
Oh, man.
Bronny James is here out there, which you technically are. Please
hit us.
You are out there. So hit us up, and you can be on the next episode of the Until Next Week podcast only if you go to Missouri State University.
True. I can't wait to slander him to his face. Hey, why does your dad suck?
It's not even slandering him. You're just talking trash on his dad.
Yeah. What? Okay, Bronny, you've had some unfortunate things happen, so I won't pick on you.
Yeah, he also had he almost died.
So did I.
Well, okay, so that you both can trash each other.
Yeah.
That's good. But it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Like if some team just picks him in a late round just so they can get LeBron alongside, that could be fun. Or he'll just transfer somewhere else and hopefully play one more year and then team up with the greatest player of all time, Caitlin Clark in the WNBA.
I love her. Mm-hmm. But also,
what's happening with you?
Me? Well, it says here that you were shut down by PETA.
That's in a different segment.
I can't read. What do you mean? Updates of the week?
No, okay, didn't update on yours. Nice. Update your thing.
Hold on.
Yep.
Refresh.
Wait for it.
Ooh, it's different.
Yep. There we go. So now you say your updates from the week.
Well, I had just one of those wild weeks, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I did first is
You woke up?
I woke up.
Mm-hmm.
But also
shaved?
Nope.
I don't shave your hair longer.
I did. I'm wearing it down today.
You are looking a lot better. Shout out to you.
Shout out to me.
I don't think I've ever complimented your looks before.
You're not the
first.
Don't
get used to it.
What was it? I ran 10 miles this morning.
Great country.
And what? 10 miles?
I ran.
Dang it. That's not a great country.
It's not, but it makes for a joke. And that's what we're here for sometimes. So yeah, you ran. You ran 10 miles this morning.
10 miles. But also, my updates of the week is the screws are tightening, which means I have to take everything like seriously all the time.
Is this like a Forrest Gump situation? You have like those braces on your legs, and instead of them falling off when you run, they're getting tighter. They're like, hey, we got to hold you back here.
Kind of, but it's just my life
okay.
Instead of my legs.
So why are your screws tightening?
Because I have to do everything all the time. Which is why I was late to the podcast recording because I had to go to a baby shower today.
Which you brought up before. We've had different comments like, hey, what are you going to do at the baby shower? And I'm assuming had a great time.
I ate their snacks, drank their punch.
Okay.
Bought $100 worth of diapers. Unbelievable. 2 packs of diapers are $100.
I thought that's what you were wearing.
Yeah. I mean, well, they don't fit me anymore.
You saw all the diapers at the baby shower and like, doesn't look too bad. Like, let's get a pair. I know they have adult ones.
For sure. But no, I went to the Target. And because I went to her registry.
$100 worth of diapers?
Yeah.
Why did you buy so many?
Because I didn't want to get one.
Just bring like one diaper. Here you go.
Here's one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're apparently lined with gold. But so I went to the Target and I'm picking out these 2 things. There was one that had a 0 on it.
Yeah.
And then I matched the picture of the baby on the diaper thing. Wait, no, on the registry with the diaper.
She hasn't had the baby yet, right?
Nope.
Then how are you able to match the baby? Because you have to match them up like who looks like who.
That's where...
Is it a dark hair baby, light hair baby, girl, boy? Like,
yes,
you got to match the pictures.
Well, that's where it gets difficult.
Okay.
Because the 2 that she requested, one has some rando white baby on it and the other one has a black baby on it. So...
Which do you...
I got both.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here.
Yeah. But no, she still has her bun in the oven. It's baking at 350. And she's a nice lady. And then her husband, nice guy. They moved to Tennessee. But now I went there and there were no games, but that's okay, I guess. Because
you could have started games.
I should have started a shenanigan game. And kids kept recognizing me and coming up.
Because Dane. You're podcast. Hey, Mr. Dane, are you from the Until Next Week podcast?
That's what they were saying, yeah. And they were like, can you come outside and help me play? And absolutely not. No.
Like, no. I'll sign autographs later.
Yeah. I ran 10 miles this morning, kids. No. I'm not playing with you outside. Mr. Dane, can you take me in the auditorium? And I said, why do you need to go in the auditorium? They said, so I can run around. And I said, what do you think the answer to that is?
No.
No, but it'll be fun.
No.
So yeah, diapers, way more expensive than I thought they were going to be. Makes me really consider having kids. But did I say consider or reconsider?
You said consider. They're so expensive. I'm going to consider having kids now. Like,
it's true.
There's a few steps you need to take. You got to talk to Caitlin first.
Oh.
Yeah. She can afford diapers.
Technically, I have to talk to Caitlin's dad first.
True.
Yeah.
He doesn't look very happy most of the time.
Oh,
But as soon as he saw you, he would get a smile on his face.
That's so true. Because Caitlin and I are the same height. It'll be great. But that's the other news is Caitlin and I are officially Instagram official.
Oh, snap. You follow her.
Yep, I did follow her.
Yeah.
And every time I was watching the game with @Jake Pridgeon last night.
Oh, shout out.
Every time she shot the ball and she would miss, I'd be like, it's okay, boo. Good shot, boo. You got it, babe.
And then deep down, Jake's just like, that's my girl.
No. Jake kept telling me to shut up.
Yeah.
But I did run into another person who apparently is dating her as well.
Who's that?
One of my other friends. And
why do all your friends date the same person?
Well, it's hard, really. And
yeah, because I mean, like you don't really want to share that much.
Right. Sharing is not my best quality. I like to eat all of it.
Yes.
The snacks. But also, and so that got really awkward there for a second. And then there was a different lady who was watching it with us last night. Her name was Gabby, but I kept yelling at Gabby Marshall, one of Caitlin's teammates, and she's like, are you talking to me? And I'm like, no. I'm like,
I wish you were.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, Gabby, dribble the ball. And she's like, what? And I'm like,
I'm not outside.
Yeah, what part of that makes me think I was talking to you?
Does she listen to the podcast?
No, I just met her last night.
Okay, well, I'm sure she probably does. She's a closet listener.
Yeah, she has to. Maybe that's how she knew I was going to be there, snuck in there to meet me. Because we did shake hands. So
okay,
but she's dating a different guy. So here
allegedly,
we are. Allegedly, currently,
yeah.
Dang it, man! Shout out to high school. But so yeah, that's what's happening. And then also, last thing is, would anybody like to buy my car?
I feel like you haven't had the. You got this car during the we've only been doing this podcast 67 episodes, and we had the Dark Knight Rises was when you purchased this alleged car.
Now I need a car with no car payment.
Okay, okay.
Because my car's getting more expensive. Cancer bills are mounting up, and I'm going to take a job where I'm getting a little bit less money.
Yep. I can understand why you want to do video now.
Yeah. We gotta get going, man. We gotta get big. So like and subscribe, and Gatorade if you're listening. Yes, we'll say anything you want.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Nike also.
Man, you too, Nike. But yeah, those are my updates of the week, but also buy my car.
Okay, so if you're in the need of a car and you want to overpay, contact Dane on the Until Next Week podcast. If you leave us a voice memo, we'll play it if you buy the car.
Yeah, it's a 2020 Chevy Equinox Black. It has some bells, some whistles, and a lot of good memories.
Yep. And you can think about Dane every time you're in that vehicle. One of these days, that could be an heirloom. It already is an heirloom.
Yeah, and more importantly, if I die, it'll go to Lindsay Reed.
And we don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No. We want to get her a worse car.
Yeah, a worse car. Did I tell you that her and her husband, Daniel Reed, got a free truck? Free. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby.
Yep. Why did he get a new truck?
So he's got a grandpa. And his grandpa.
Do you have yeah?
Actually, I don't have a grandpa.
I know.
Anymore,
I started saying that. I'm like, oh, this might not be a good. Sorry.
No, it takes a lot to offend me. But so something that didn't offend me this week that one of my coworkers said is that we should fire Dane first because he's already got 1 foot in the grave.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
what great coworkers.
I know. I was like, whatever, man.
At least they're listening to you and know you have that foot in the grave. Because some bad coworkers might just be like, hey, why did you shave?
Yeah, why did you shave?
Yeah, why did you miss so long? Like we need you here to work on these.
That was quite the vacation.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
But what was I saying?
You said Daniel got a truck for free.
He got a truck for free. And he has a grandpa. And he was reaching out to his grandpa because his grandpa kind of didn't need the truck anymore. And when he's like, hey, I want to buy the truck from you, grandpa. And
for my mama.
No,
please.
For him. And so he was like, oh, well, I don't know. I'm thinking about selling it, but I don't know yet. So they didn't sell it at the time. And then months later, the grandpa reached out to him and said, hey, I am going to sell it. How about $10,000? And apparently it's a pretty nice truck.
And then free.
Yeah. Well, no, he's like $10,000, and Daniel goes, actually, we don't need a car payment right now. Like,
I'm in ministry.
Like, I'm
trying to do the Lord's work, and this is the only way I can do it properly. Otherwise, like, people won't come to know Jesus.
Yeah.
And it'll be your fault.
Well, yeah, he's in ministry. Lindsay's a teacher, so, rolling in the big bucks.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. And then so he's like, so we don't really need a car payment right now. And Grandpa goes, okay. And then like 2 days later, he goes, hey, you know what? I just don't need it. You want it? And they're like,
yeah.
And I told my sister when she was telling me this, I was like, you have to take that. There will never be a time where you get a car cheaper than this.
Yeah. So I guess long story short, they have something new posted on Facebook Marketplace.
They're going to sell his
same
car.
truck.
No. They're going to sell his car.
Okay.
It was a little car. But now he's got a truck. And
because he got the truck for free, he should give you his car for free.
And buy my car.
Yeah. That's the way.
They have a 2-income household. They're balling.
Bringing in the big bucks.
Raking in the dough. Oh, man.
That's kind of a weird phrase. Raking in the dough?
Raking really grinds my joints.
It grinds your joints?
Yeah.
The joints that are tidying up with those screws?
Ooh, yeah. Those are tight. My hip hurts a lot.
Okay. Well, that sounds like that probably grinds your gears, right?
It does grind my gears. And,
wow!
New segment.
We've done this a long time, Dane. This is like our longest running segment.
That's what you think.
Yeah. So grinds my gears is where we say something that isn't really good happening in our lives or that annoys us. So that's what we do in this segment. And because it grinds our gears.
Take it.
Yeah. Okay. Do you get it?
Our
updates during the week is like when we grease our gears.
Ooh.
But this is when we grind our gears.
I was in Greece.
In Greece?
Yeah, the movie.
I thought you were talking the country for a second.
That too.
I'm like, that might not be the most wise financial decision at this point in your career, but you do you.
You do, boo-boo.
Yeah. So what grinds your gears?
I'm glad you asked.
I am glad I asked.
There I was. Picture yourself sitting there in a meeting with Dane at work.
Okay. That right now I'm sitting across from you at work and I'm sitting. This could be the meeting right now.
Oh man, it very well could be, because every time they're like, facts, figures, Dane, what do you think? And I'm like, that's an irrelevant question. Please move on.
Yeah.
And so one of my other coworkers was like, hey, how are we supposed to track this one thing, like to see the progress that we're doing? Because the way you're asking us to track it may not show up for several weeks or months. So we wanted to track a more consistent, like, hey, we're getting after it kind of thing to prove it.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, we really don't want to continue that spreadsheet right now. So you just really need to put in the work and the effort and just the intrinsic joy of doing your job. And I was like, I looked at my coworker.
They said intrinsic joy of doing your job.
Yeah.
That's
a direct quote from my boss.
Unless you're a major league baseball player and not named Anthony Rendon,
right?
You intrinsic joy of doing your job doesn't really happen that often.
I looked at everybody on my team and my eyes were wide like this, and I was like, did she really just say that? And I was like, man, I'm going to write this down.
I have intrinsic joy of getting a paycheck.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good, but intrinsic joy of doing a job that I can't prank people anymore at.
Oh,
what's the point?
Selling vending machine snacks. Vending machine snacks, where the intrinsic joy I get is helping people live a more unhealthy lifestyle and die quicker.
It's all part of the bigger plan.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you're working for Bill Gates.
I guess. I was like, man, boss person, if I had your Denali, maybe we'd have a different attitude.
Yeah. But you said all of this probably after she left the room.
Oh, yeah. I waited till the meeting was over. Then me and my team went on a walk. And then I was like, and this happened early in the meeting. It's like an hour and a half meeting, right? So it happened probably 20 minutes into the meeting. And I said, do you guys remember when she said intrinsic joy of just doing your job, and we just need to that's what we need to be paid in? I was like, that's unbelievable.
Were they like, yes, that was crazy? Or they're like, no, we love this.
It was mostly the first one with a few expletives. By a few, I mean a lot.
Yeah, that we can't really say on the pod.
Yeah, we were walking and I was like, I mean,
yeah. Wow.
And so it was crazy.
I can understand why that grinds your gears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any other grind your gears, or you want me to go?
Yeah, you were shut down by PETA.
So I don't want to give you all the details, but it was actually shut down by Peyton Manning.
Oh.
That's the PIMA. You know, sometimes I like to abbreviate so you don't know the whole story beforehand. Peyton Manning, Omaha, was in Springfield, Missouri the other day for a charity event, which is great and all, except... No, he was speaking at a charity event, and I'm like, this is really cool, but it costs $250 to get in it.
True.
I don't care about you that much, but I know where they enter and exit the facility, which he speaks at. I'm like, well, I can just get his autograph outside, hopefully. And I'm like, okay. Kind of stayed late at work, walked across the street, got to where he was speaking, went to where I knew he would be exiting the building. No one's around. I'm like, I might have a decent chance of this. So I just kind of waited and kind of got my markers all ready so I can hopefully get this football signed. And then I see
Eli.
I don't want to call her a Karen.
Uh-oh.
Very much a Karen. Walking my way, I'm like, this isn't going to be good. She's like, you can't ask for autographs. I'm like, can I just like stand here? He's like, no, you gotta like leave. And like, can I just stand at a distance and ask nicely when he comes out? I was like, nope, you can't ask him for any autographs. And at that point I pushed her down and just hit her. Oh, I did not do that.
Take it.
In my head, I was like, I don't like you. That's about the extent of where it got.
You got her.
And it was so frustrating because I'm the only person out here. Like it doesn't hurt Peyton Manning to say no to me or yes if I ask for an autograph, but he's like, no, you can't be out here at all. Like, I'm like, this is so annoying. And that isn't the first time that's happened to me before. Like there's other times too, people are like, nope, you can't stand here, can't do that. I'm like, I'm in a parking lot, like what's the big deal?
How about you make me? How about that?
Yeah but then a cop was there, and he was not, I had already like left at that point, but then he just kind of like drove by because he was like the escort to drive ahead of the other car that he'd be riding in. And he's like, yeah, you can't ask. And it's like, it's okay though. Like he was nice. I'm like,
Because he probably gets it.
Yeah.
The Karen probably doesn't get it.
Yeah, he's just there to escort the other person, and they're probably like, hey, don't let him get close. Don't let that Samuel guy get close. Hypothetically ask for an autograph because that would just be the end of the world.
Don't let him fulfill his childhood dreams.
That would automatically, like I'm sure if Peyton Manning had to sign an autograph, he would have to volunteer to do, he would probably cramp up mid-signature because he has like a P and an M for his autograph. Right. I'm like, that would be bad.
I'm glad. Probably combust.
I'm really glad that they didn't allow me to ask. Yeah. Because even if he had to say no or just ignore me, I'm sure that would take a lot out of him. And I'm sure that would just live with him for a long time because he's never turned down someone for an autograph in his life.
Right. And I bet just seeing him and hearing him say no would be kind of cool too.
Like, I was not trying to impersonate his voice. I can't even think. No. That's not him at all. But I'm sure he would probably talk about it later on his Manning cast. Like, man, this guy asked for my autograph. I turned him down.
There's this really tall guy. And
I got him good.
Yeah.
I crushed his dreams right there of getting an autograph potentially of me.
Take it.
And yeah, I was just so annoyed. I had a friend on the inside doing some undercover work who actually was at the event because he got like a ticket, I think, for free. And he was giving me the updates on like, hey, is he still speaking? Yeah, he's still speaking. And as soon as I texted him that they wouldn't let me ask for an autograph, he was just like shocked. And I'm like, yeah, it's the worst. So it was just a great way to top off a long day at work, just being turned down by some random Karen lady before I could even potentially ask for an autograph.
Man, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
Last night when I was sleeping, I woke up, had to use the restroom.
Last night when you were sleeping, you woke up?
Yes.
Okay.
At 2 a.m.
You were sleeping and then you woke up?
No, same time.
Okay. Last time when I was sleeping, I woke up.
Take it.
Have you ever thought about that?
No.
Okay. Well, don't. Okay. What were you? So you woke up?
I woke up at like 2 a.m. I had to go potty.
I went to bed around 2. But I slept in today, so it's okay.
Slept until when?
I think I got up a little after 10 just because I didn't have to get anywhere immediately because we pushed off this recording until later in the day. And I still had a pretty productive day, all things considered.
I was 5 miles in when you woke up. But, okay.
You woke up at 2.
Yeah. And then I went potty, started to lay down again. And all I hear
Number 1 or 2?
Number 1.
Okay. Shout out.
Thank you. Take it. And all I hear is this screaming. And it sounds
like it yourself?
No. It was a woman outside. Just and it won't stop.
That's horrible. But kind of scary.
But it doesn't sound like she's moving either.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just ignore it, go sleep. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what if she's getting stolen or something? And so that's literally the thoughts in my head.
What if she's getting stolen? Not what if she's getting kidnapped or whatever else. What if she's getting stolen? I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm like, I feel the intrinsic.
You went out there, shut up.
Loki. No, it turns out she was getting stolen.
Wait, what?
By the police.
Oh, I was like, Dane, you better have done something. Like, I got a port. I can't help.
Yeah,
someone else.
I could take a sick video though.
Yeah.
No, I was. I looked through my window right next to my bed, and they're closing the door and having to push it because she's kicking the door from the inside. And I'm like, "What's going on?" Now there's several other people watching, and I'm like, "Oh man!" So I watched for like 5 more minutes, and I was like, "All right, I don't care anymore. I'm going to bed." So I went to bed.
Wow, that's a great way to start your morning. But I'm sure you just fell right back asleep. I'm like, I'm good. She's all good.
Yeah, it took
for the most part.
It took like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I bet she was doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing.
Most likely. What do you think she was doing? Wrong answers only.
Drugs.
That seems like a right. That's the right answer.
Probably the right answer. She was probably impersonating Jake from State Farm and took his khakis.
Oh, that's probably because Jake from State Farm, he's actually in Springfield nowadays because he does all the commercials with the Chiefs. Obviously. And because the rent rates, I'm sure, are much higher in Kansas City, he's got to live in Springfield. And then that way he's able to live like a bigger baller and then go to Kohl's more easily to pick up more khakis so that way you can do commercials with Caitlin Clark, your girlfriend.
Oh, I love her.
Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, and soon to be Taylor Swift.
T-Swizzle.
Yeah.
I bet she actually was doing our next segment.
Oh, I bet you were right.
She was enacting it for real.
Yes. We're bringing back our favorite segment ever that we've never done before.
It's a new one.
Yeah, which would probably be the last time we do it. But maybe not.
I have different versions.
We'll probably do this again in the future.
I have 2
Basically, This isn't really great for all y'all, but we have this picture and it says, pick 2 to defend you and the rest are attacking you. And I'm going to read this off. There's 9 different like categories of items or people or animals that can protect you and the rest attack you. So here they are. Okay, is that first number 1,000 or 10,000?
10,000.
Okay, 10,000 mice.
It's rats.
3, those are rats?
They're supposed to be rats.
Those are mice,
Those are mice, but they're supposed to be rats.
How do you know what they're supposed to be if they pictured a mouse?
Because when I first saw this, it was rats. And then I looked it up on the internet because I couldn't find my screenshot again.
Yeah.
So then it's supposed to be rats because rats are a little bit bigger.
Okay, but that changes the game altogether.
I know.
Do you think it was still 10,000 rats?
Yeah. When I first saw it was 10,000 rats.
Okay, so 10,000 rats, 3 cocaine bears.
I added the cocaine part.
Oh, you did? Okay, that wasn't already there?
No.
Okay, so 10,000 rats, 3 cocaine bears, 50, I believe, hawks. 50 hawks, 15 wolves, 1 sniper.
Hunter with a rifle.
But again, that could be a Lindsay Reed hunter, which isn't very helpful to you, or
trash can hunter.
That could be a American sniper hunter. So it could be a little risky either way. Okay, we have 7. Are those as cows?
They're bulls. They're
okay, bulls. Okay, I can see it now. I can see the horns.
Yeah.
3 lions.
Yep.
9. I believe that's a crocodile. Or is it an alligator?
I don't know the difference.
We'll go 9 alligators.
Yeah.
Or 2 gorillas.
Silverback gorillas.
Okay. That is a lot to go with.
It is.
Are we going to, let's see, are we both going to pick our favorite 2? Or can we pick the same one?
We can pick the same one. And so the premise of it is you pick the 2 and the rest are attacking you and you have to survive for an hour and then you win $1 million.
Where are you located during this attack?
A blank field. By blank, I mean it's just a field, and there's like 2 trees in the field.
One other thing. With these animals that are attacking you, do the other ones are they like intended to protect you? Like, will they full on like you technically have control of them? Be like, hey, I want you to do this. I want you to do this.
Yeah, you have to, or else this doesn't work.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure
the hawks would just fly away.
Yeah. Okay,
and the mice wouldn't do anything.
Dang.
And the hunter would just leave.
That's true. But okay. I think this is difficult.
It is.
How far away are they when they start?
They are 100 yards away.
Okay.
We will share the
100
picture.
yards?
Yeah. We will share the picture to our Instagram.
Okay, that is true. One other question before we pick.
Yes.
The animals that are protecting you, do they start right next to you, or can you immediately have it where they start basically on top of the other creatures?
They're right next to you.
That stinks, because if that's a good sniper, you die really quick.
Yeah.
Ready, sick, boom. Oh.
Well,
that's unfortunate.
In the picture, it looks like a shotgun.
Are we going to go shotgun?
Well, I don't know. It depends. I'll say you can pick whatever rifle you want within reason.
Well, if you pick a sniper, then it's just over unless you pick them. Like, that wouldn't be very hard, I feel like.
Well, if you pick a sniper, you can't shoot that many bullets per second.
Mm-hmm.
So then the wolves are on you, and the lions are on you, the gorillas are on you, the hawks are already there. So you just can't get enough shots off in time to kill everything.
Okay, I want to hear your thought process first. Who are you picking to defend you, and then who's defending you, and how are they going to beat the people that are attacking you?
Yeah. So full disclaimer.
3, 2, 1,
all
begin.
Of them. So full disclaimer, I've had 5 years to think about this because I discovered it 5 years ago.
5 years ago, and you just thought of it now?
I just thought
episode 67 of the Until Next Week podcast. This would have been a great one on episode 50. Why do we wait so long?
Well, because I was on my run today and I thought of it. I was like, we could probably do that as a segment.
Yeah. Okay.
Because before I was like, because I've done this with all of my coworkers and some of my friends.
Okay.
And so my first thought that I ever had was pick the 10,000 rats twice and have 20,000 rats.
Okay.
But then I was like, I don't know. They probably are weak. And then my thought was take 10,000 rats and then 50 hawks and have the hawks fly you in the air because nothing can get you. But then it looked...
except when the sniper's like, well, just got to get them. Okay. Got him.
The mice would be attacking everybody on the ground while we're up in the air. Hawks could whatever.
Yeah.
But then I looked up how much a hawk can carry. It's 1 to 3 pounds.
Okay. And I think you're over 150 pounds.
Yeah, I'm 170-ish.
Okay, so you just got to drop some weight.
Yeah, so it's like, I can't bank on that. So
Okay.
then my third idea was to get on the silverback gorilla, ride it, and then pick the hunter on the other silverback gorilla. Now we're running and he's shooting, and we're running while we're doing all this.
I kind of like that.
I think it's the one I ended up choosing.
Okay, so you had the sniper and the 2 gorillas.
Yeah. Because then we can, like, the gorillas can also help fight because they got opposable thumbs. And then when the hunter goes down, they're shooting too.
Okay, so you're picking the gorillas and the sniper, and that will protect you from 10,000 rats.
Oh, man.
3 cocaine. I honestly,
the cocaine bears are wild.
I feel like it should be 3 bears or 1 cocaine bear, because 3 cocaine cobblers are bad.
There's some bad mamma jams.
Okay, and then 50 hawks.
I feel like the hawks are a big wild card.
Okay. See, I really liked how you picked the gorillas, because then you can move quickly. Right. But at this, that was a good answer, and I don't want to go the same answer.
Right.
Immediately, just off the bat, like the alligators or crocodiles, horrible pick, especially if they're 100 yards away.
The bulls are the worst pick, easily.
Well, the bulls are bad.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't know the reason. Okay. My reasoning for the alligators being horrible is they're not going to move very fast,
right?
Comparatively. So they are just off the table. No, they're not good.
Well, do you know what alligators are what Kevlar's made out of? Alligator skin. So they're bulletproof.
Okay, but they don't go very fast.
Yeah, they don't.
Which is why they wouldn't be a good pick here.
And there's no water. So
that also is true, because that's how they recover. Like if they get like a cut or something and go in the water, it heals immediately, which is really important in this scenario.
That's not true.
No, that's what happens. You have cocaine bears. We can make up something here.
You had me for a second. I was like, in the water, really? But then you said instantly, and I was like, no.
Yeah. So, but yeah, bulls are bad. Alligators are bad. The wolves are intriguing.
They are intriguing.
But is 5 wolves, let's say hypothetically, is 5 wolves to 1 lion or 5 wolves to 1 cocaine bear? And I think they could probably take them down, but then the gorilla's involved. My initial thought was the 10,000 rats, just because there's so many of them.
So many.
But they're not very fast.
I did the math one time, and it's 5.6 rats per animal. So like there's 5 rats per each hawk, 5 rats per cocaine bear.
Well, I mean, the rats are just irrelevant with the hawks.
Right.
If you pick the rats, I think you basically have to pick the hawks. You don't.
Yeah. You have to pair them together.
You want the hawks on your side.
Yeah.
Because if they're flying, like they can get you quick.
It's the only aerial threat you have here.
And that's why I think you have to go with the hawks as one of your selections, because they, like, again, none of the other animals can do much while these are flying at you. And if they are on the other team, like they're going to catch you.
Yeah.
Like again, if you have the gorilla and the sniper and then the hawks are coming at you, the sniper can't take out 50 hawks.
Right.
Like
at once.
they might get like 1 or 2 or like a few.
Right.
And honestly, the gorillas aren't going to really take out the hawks. I think the hawks would kill you in that scenario.
The hawks can definitely fly faster than any of these things.
Yes, they go incredibly fast.
Yeah.
I think the hawks would kill you in your scenario. I'm sorry.
Low key.
So I think I have to go with the 50 hawks to be on my side. And looking at the others, originally I did want to go the rat race, but hey, yeah, I want to go the rat race, but you said they're so far away.
Right.
Chances are I could outrun them. So at this point, I need another animal that I could ride in some capacity. And the fastest one here,
a rat can get up to 8 miles an hour.
I know what animal I want now.
What?
Give me the 3 cocaine bears.
Obviously.
They were so fast.
Oh, yeah.
I could ride one of those and then have the other 2 just be
protecting.
Like they're kind of like my posse. Because again, the sniper, he's great until you get really far away. And if you have the other 2 cocaine bears behind you and you're on the other one going so fast and have the hawks all be going down like in the sniper range, so they're like level, the sniper tries to hit you, they're hitting the hawks.
Oh.
So immediately you have that shield at the beginning and you're able to get by quick enough because at that point, the rats are irrelevant. They're not going to catch you. The alligators aren't going to catch you. The bulls aren't going to catch you. I believe cocaine bears, they would be faster than gorillas. Gorillas won't catch you.
And they're
the
on
lions,
cocaine.
they're not going to catch you. And even if they do, there's 2 other cocaine bears protecting you. Wolves aren't doing it. Done. You have 50 hawks, 3 cocaine bears, and you're set. And what's the best about this whole scenario is you have the 3 cocaine bears, they might share.
So
Cocaine.
Dig it. But also,
we don't endorse drugs here.
Don't do drugs, kids.
But if it helps your cocaine bears attack better in this scenario, we might endorse them a little bit.
Okay.
Only in this scenario.
So,
yes.
A bear can move.
We got a cocaine Dane.
Dang it, no.
You would be taking down everybody.
Dang it, no. So a bear can move 30 miles an hour. A lion can move up to 50 miles an hour.
How fast does the gorilla go?
That's what I'm looking up now.
And then check wolf.
The wolves can go 31 to 37 miles an hour.
Okay.
Gorilla, that's giraffe. Gorilla.
I feel like a gorilla has got to be like 28 miles an hour.
It is loading.
So that means he must be pretty slow if he's loading.
Dang it. That's because I clicked on an actual
website.
How
fast does a gorilla move?
It's because I accidentally clicked on a website. Don't worry, we got this.
Come on. How fast how fast does a gorilla move?
It can move 25 miles an hour.
Okay, so it's irrelevant here.
Yeah, it's too slow.
How fast does a bear move? That could be big.
30.
Okay, so bear goes 30, and how fast?
A rat can get 8 miles an hour.
Which one? Did he say any of those went 50?
Hawk.
Well, the hawks are going to be going 70 miles an hour.
Ooh. Oh, boy. So it really depends.
Yeah. I'm picking the fastest hawk, though. So
red tail hawk?
Yeah.
120 miles an hour.
Yeah. Just imagine that. Like so quickly. It just immediately kills the sniper, goes through his neck, and he dies.
You might have talked me into the hawks.
Yeah, the hawks are great, but you already picked yours. And but you said one of them, did the wolves go 50 miles an hour?
No, the lions go 50 miles an hour.
Lions go 50?
That's pretty solid.
But then cocaine bears bears go 30. Cocaine bears, they got to be at least 50.
At least 50, yeah.
Yeah, we're saying 52 miles an hour, so they'll be able to outrun the lions.
Yeah, and they can climb. Lions can't climb.
That is valid. Oh man, it's over. 3 cocaine bears, 50 hawks. You're safe.
That's it.
Yeah, you can't beat you. You and your sniper and your gorillas are great until you have hawk coming at you at 120 miles an hour. It would be like in those old
that's a problem.
Yeah. Oh man, what?
Ooh, Wile E. Coyote.
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say something fast.
I was trying to think of like the old movies. No, have you seen Hancock?
Nope. Wait, maybe.
Well, there's one scene, again, like he has like superpowers, like can fly, go super fast, everything else. And at one point there's a bank robbery scene and they have like all these hostages and there's like this main guy running the show and there's other like guys in the background. And all of a sudden you just hear a quick like glass break and all of a sudden like one of the guys is gone because Hancock's flying through, grabbing him, taking them out. And it's like, what's happening? What's happening? And all of a sudden the only guy left is the one person with like the trigger that can like set off a bomb. And he basically cuts off his arm really fast, which isn't relevant here, but that's what the hawks will do to you. Going at 120 miles per hour, it's like boom, boom. They're all like all the guys will just die.
And 50 of them going at 120 miles an hour all at the same time.
Yeah. You have a shield of them going.
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry. You're dead.
Dang it.
I'm alive. We got the cocaine bears. We got the 50 hawks. Roll Tide.
No, we don't endorse Alabama.
I think they would love this kind of scenario.
Oh yeah, they would love this. This is right up their alley.
Yeah,
but no, so that's pretty fair. I think the only thing you could do to combat the hawks is like you have to take like the alligators and just cover yourself. Maybe
you just lay under alligators.
Low-key,
but then you have the gorillas who just throw off the alligators in that scenario. Like,
are they stronger?
A gorilla could mess up an alligator.
How much can a gorilla lift?
But you have all the other animals in that scenario. In your scenario, you're having the alligators on top of you. Then you have one other thing helping you while there's 10,000 rats. The rats would get under the alligator so fast that you'd get like little bites nonstop and you'd just die.
The first search on this, I typed in how much can a gorilla, and the first thing is bench press.
They would be crazy in the gym. Gorillas?
Yeah, they would be wild. They'd be getting after it.
Yeah.
So this can't be true.
Okay.
This can't be true. It says 4,000 pounds.
For what again?
For a gorilla. to lift.
A gorilla can lift 4,000 pounds?
Yeah.
I mean, they got pretty big arms.
They can lift 10 times their body weight. Silverback gorillas are actually stronger than 20 human adults combined, which is crazy. A silverback gorilla can lift 4,000 pounds or bench press on a bench press.
Yeah.
Don't know how they got that.
Well,
man, it says a well-trained man can only lift up to 885 pounds.
that's a lot still.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know they could lift that much.
Man.
So well, never mind about the alligators.
Yeah. I think you had a pretty good selection, but just the Hawks are a complete game changer, and you need them on your side.
Well, I didn't do that much research into it before this.
Yeah.
We usually just sat there and debated.
But you've had 5 years to think about this.
I know, but I never looked it up.
Well, I mean, I didn't look it up either.
Well, I know.
And I think I don't want to say I'm better than you at your own game.
I didn't
have 5 years to think about.
I did have 5 years to think
but I might have had a better answer.
But it comes up like every few months for 5 years.
Well, at least now you know the correct answer.
Lucky.
You got the 3 cocaine bears and the 50 Hawks.
I need to put
hypothetically, if there weren't cocaine bears,
right,
I think you got to get on the lion.
Because they're fastest.
Yeah. Because then they would be able to outrun all the others. You'd have the Hawks protecting you. You have the aerial support. Like, that would be the best selection if the cocaine was not in the bears.
Right. Which, of course, the movie Cocaine Bear came out, and that's when the scenario changed.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, yep.
That is
also,
what
you
happened.
definitely spelled cocaine wrong.
I know.
Okay. Just making sure. But
you know my most toxic trait is spelling.
Obviously. But we'll throw this on our Instagram. You can let us know what you're thinking. We'll throw it in the polls as well on what you think would be the best animal or animals, I guess, in this scenario to protect you. And we'll just kind of see what y'all think. You know, it'll be interesting to hear what the Until Next Week folks are thinking.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I think that's the first time I've ever called them folks.
Well, we're from the Deep South.
Oh, so deep.
That was for the South.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Dang it. But in a culture way.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not better.
No, not really. Next up, we have our Bible verse draft. No, we don't. Sorry, Joshua. We are not doing a good job at actually looking into these Bible verses, which is why we drafted cocaine bears.
Dang it. When you put it like that.
We'll get to your draft. We'll get to it. We'll get to the Bible verse draft. Also, I'm pretty sure that it might have been Jack back in the day, might have recommended we do a Bible verse draft at some point. I think someone recommended it. I don't remember who, but then Josh brought it back around.
Yeah, I have like ideas in my head, but I really want to pick like some good ones.
I'm really impressed with you that you have ideas in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
You have so much going for you.
I want to be more prepared for it, which I was preparing like the document yesterday, but I then forgot to actually look it up.
It's all good. It's all good. And you know what is also good?
What?
Your manifesto.
If you're driving...
Why? Wait.
88?
It's part 8. Why did you put 2 8s?
Because you put in 8.
No, I had 1 8.
All right.
There we go. Part 8.
It.
Okay. Part 8 of Dane's manifesto.
So
one more thing. Sorry, I'm cutting you off one more time. I saw this video earlier. I don't know if I sent it to you. I might have. And it was like, you know how they do like at county fair sometimes like pig calling or like making like noises? They had an evil laugh competition. And it was, you can probably imagine what these people look like. And it was just like, this is really cringy.
I bet it was great.
You would have been pretty good with that laugh, though. Yeah, so you need to watch that video later, and we can kind of go from there. But now we're to part 8 of Dane's manifesto.
Dang it. So if you're driving, pull over. If you're walking, sit down, because it's time for Dane's manifesto.
4 times.
One more time.
Yeah, we're all good.
So this week I got to thinking about things, and this may have been over a walk with some people who I may or may not work with.
Caitlin Clark?
It was Caitlin, yeah. And that's who it was. And so we came up with the idea of I already had this idea, but we expanded upon it. And then I also had like a different person who's an influencer also speak into this as well.
You hang out with influencers?
No, this was on TikTok.
Okay. Yep.
So it says you should only work somewhere for one of 2 reasons. You either love what you do or you make a lot of money at it. Yeah. If you don't, there needs to be an exit strategy of sorts. And so you should only stay at a job realistically when you are continuously learning while also have an upside of earning.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to learn. You need to be able to have an upside of
learn
earning.
And earn. It's got to rhyme for to work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Learning
and churning.
And churning butter.
Yep, butter. Yep.
Yeah. Dang it. And so Yeah. So if one of those things stops, then you need to go to your boss first and say, hey, I've not been able to learn anything else about this company. I also do not have an upside of earning anything in this company.
Yeah.
They then should provide you with a solution or somewhere to work on that. And if they don't, then there's nothing left to do except for leave. Because if you've learned everything there is to learn, then you could just start that business for yourself.
But just one thing. Don't quit your job unless you have another job in hand.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to point that out really quick. Health insurance is fun.
It is fun.
It's fun to have.
Yeah. As somebody who needs that.
Yeah. So make sure if that is you.
Yeah. Have something lined up.
Make sure you have something lined up so you have health insurance.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. You need that.
The world's crazy.
Yeah. Also, if you can't just go out with no idea of like another job that you may or may not get, because who knows what the market's going to do.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's crazy. But also, be doing that. But you also begin your career at the beginning of your career, you should optimize learning over paying, or you should prioritize, I should say.
Yeah.
And so then at some point your learning and your pay will equal, and then you'll eventually be earning more than you're learning. And then you're in a pretty good situation.
Yeah.
Did I say learning again?
I think you said you're learning more than you're learning. I'm like,
nice. You're earning more than you're learning.
But you said you want to earn more than you learn.
Yeah.
You learn more than you earn, and then you earn more than you learn.
So at the beginning.
Yeah.
You want to learn more than you earn, and then it evens out.
And then you earn before you learn. And then if you earn enough to churn, then you can learn more about that.
No, you're confusing the people. Dang it. But also Dave Ramsey's wacko.
Wait. We don't do Dave Ramsey slander here.
So
I'm debt free only because Dave Ramsey in personal finance class in high school is like, hey, don't get credit cards. Don't get into debt. Don't do that.
Dang it. Unless
don't go to a school that's $60,000 a year. If you're getting a degree, that will not pay that off. And I'm like,
true,
man, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah. Guess who didn't watch that in high school?
Probably you,
Mr. Dane.
Okay, Mr. Dane. Yeah. Mr. Dane, why don't you like the Dave? The Davester.
So most of what he says is pretty decent. Like principles and this and that, but like killing yourself over to save and pay towards your debt, as in like never go have a cup of coffee ever. And I'm like, you should enjoy some of your life too.
There's a nice balance.
Yeah, there's a balance.
You shouldn't be getting Starbucks every day if you're having trouble paying bills.
That is true. But also you got to enjoy some years too.
Yeah. Which is why not every day.
Yeah. That's my only beef.
Beans and rice and beans.
Yeah. Rice and beans. I do like his idea that you should only buy a car that you can pay for in cash.
That is very good.
As somebody who didn't do that.
Yeah. You're like, maybe I should have been listening this whole time.
I was like, wait a second.
It definitely...
I saw that after I already bought it.
Yeah. Just in general, his big idea is just go around like, hey, don't get into a lot of debt or don't get into debt in general. And then that's why people are like, this is a bad idea because I can build more wealth if I do this. I'm like, he's just trying to be the most basic he can for people who really don't have any financial literacy or have put themselves in a very bad spot. So then he goes the extreme route so he can help you get out of debt. After that, then probably talk to a different personal financial advisor. But
because everybody's situation is different.
Yeah.
You may marry somebody who's got money in the bank, and then you can take more risks that to build whatever wealth. Or you could be born in a river, and then you can't.
But he's big on just get out of debt. Don't get into debt. And then once you get in a financially stable spot, then probably talk to other people. Yeah. And then you're good.
My plan is to die with debt. So
to the last moment, I'm taking all this money out. We're going crazy.
We're all right.
And then you're like, I'm doing this, so it really messes up my family. It can pass it off to them, this debt.
At Lindsay Reed. You owe the government a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Caitlin will be able to pay it off.
So true. Because she's making a lot of money. And I love her. I mean, we have a voice memo.
Oh, that is true. So yes, that is the end of part 8 of Dane's manifesto. Thank you for controlling the button, Dane.
I do things.
Yep, we got another voice memo, and it's from Jack Holmgren.
Whoa,
crazy! Whoa. Because if this is about a normal segment at this point, jokes with Jack, and we got another joke with Jack from the one, the only Jack Holmgren, Florida Man Jack, etc., etc., etc. And we're going to just play. I haven't listened. I'll just read this off. It says, simple joke for Dane to understand from Simple Jack. So I guess he's called Simple Jack now.
Oh, boy.
Let's listen in right now.
All right, so Dane obviously did not get my joke from last week, so I will simplify it a little bit. Dane, did you know what the duck said to the waiter? He said, put it on my bill.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Did you get that one? Do you get it now, Mr. Krabs?
Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
Yeah. Do you get that one?
Unfortunately, I got it.
Way to go. You got the simple joke.
No, it made me angry.
Well, you didn't get the one last week, so we had to wait until next week to get the simple joke.
Just like we're going to talk about something else next week.
Yeah. So next week, you can bring in a little bit harder of a joke, Jack. You're the jokester, you're simple Jack, you're complex Jack, you're Florida man Jack, attack.
Dang it. Third grade level next week.
Yeah. We're moving it up. Are you smarter than the fifth grader? We're getting to that level soon. Yeah. So he did understand the bill is on the duck.
Yeah.
Okay.
The beak.
Yeah. The beaker.
The big duck.
Yes.
Dig it.
So shout out to you, Jack. Thanks for sending in another voice memo, being consistent. And I know I'll probably get a notification here in the next day or so with another joke with Jack, which I'll put off listening to until next week.
Yeah, we listen to it fresh.
Yeah, we do, because I want to have a genuine reaction.
We're genuine people.
Yeah, we are. Last week, we had our episode, Chicken Minis Are Overrated, episode 66. We had a poll question out there. Is Young Thug still alive?
I forgot about her.
Well, the two responses were yes, Dane loves animals, or nah, Dane killed him. So
it's a she.
It was pretty close. Just want to point that out. 62.5% of people said, nah, Dane killed him.
I hate her.
And then the other 37.5% of people said, yes, Dane loves animals. So that's one of our closer polls. Usually it's kind of weighted more so one answer than the other, but this was pretty close. So that was our poll from the week. But we also had a Q&A question. We got some good responses. And I had, what's worse than doing
do you want to know if she's alive?
I guess that's valid. Okay, is Young still alive?
She's alive. I
Shout
thought
out.
she was dead on Tuesday or last Monday.
Yeah.
Because she was floating towards the top and had bubbles above her head. And I was like, she big dead. And so I was like, whatever, I'll throw her away after work. Or flush her after work.
Yeah.
And then so I went to work, came back, and she was moving when I got back.
Have you cleaned the tank?
I did clean the tank.
Shout out to you.
She's so much happier. Now she knows who I am. And every time I walk in, she swims
starts
like
barking.
Yeah, she does bark. And
roll over.
So then
No. She's dead.
I'll throw some pellets in the tank, and she'll eat the first one, and the rest just fall to the bottom. And I go, you stupid fish, just eat the pellets.
And you start shaking, and they're like, fishy, wake up.
And I throw her outside.
Yeah.
No, I don't. But she's really
Think
annoying.
about what you've done.
She's really annoying, and I hate her.
Okay. That fish, not Lindsay?
Not
Correct.
Lindsay.
Okay.
I've never pushed Lindsay downstairs.
Good.
She has pushed me downstairs.
Allegedly. So yeah, the question was, what's worse than doing your taxes? We had a lot of good responses. Going to read some of these off here right now. One of them, Jack Holmgren. You know he's going to respond.
Who's he?
Yeah, you know. He's a simple Jack.
Dang it.
He said, what's worse than doing your taxes? Doing someone else's taxes.
You're not wrong.
That's not wrong at all. Ali Hoopy said, listening to Dane's manifesto. But then she said, ... JK, that segment should live on forever. Also, I pay somebody to do my taxes, and that's the only way to go.
Facts.
Piano 247, which I can't remember who that is exactly, but they said, throwing up.
Well, depends.
I mean,
Throwing up's a lot faster.
that's true.
Yeah.
It is. It does stink though.
About just as painful.
Literally and figuratively. Angela Birdwell said, having an Android phone. Angela,
Yeah, it is.
Stop. Stop.
Big retweet, Angela.
No. An Android is good. Actually, what's worse than doing your taxes? Having an iPhone and having always to complain about people with Androids.
Don't listen
We
to
don't
that.
complain about it, having the Android. Y'all are the ones who complain about us. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry.
That's because you're green all the time.
And it's great. Green's money.
Green's
money.
awful. Androids are like the South.
Stop. That's not even true. If you're an Android person, most likely you're more of a tech person, tech guru or whatever.
Right.
So you're probably like, unfortunately, like in California or something.
Yeah,
But
you're not cool.
I'm okay. I can work with that. Joshua Schmitz, you always know he's going to respond at I'm going to say that again. Joshua Schmitz. You always know he's going to say something good. Or just be in the comments in some
Sponsor
vicinity.
of the pod.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of is now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends how these clips go.
So true.
He put TurboTax itself. Also, missing Jack's name. Pretty sure he said like Jake last week, like jokes with Jake or something along those lines. I'm like, Joshua, are you a real fan?
Yeah,
I don't know.
TurboTax does suck.
Yeah, you got to find the right tax software because there are some that are like free to use and other ones are like, it's free. And then you fill it all out. It's like, psych. If you want to keep all this information, you got to pay us a lot of money.
Yeah.
So some of those systems are rough and make sure to do your research on which one's free. Also, I got to still do my taxes. They're due in like 9 days.
Hey, does TurboTax do that? Because is that why I had to pay $300 last year?
You shouldn't have had to pay. Whatever I do, I'll try to tell you, and then maybe you can use that software so it can be a lot cheaper on you.
I'm just not going to pay it.
Yep.
Take me to jail.
And then finally, Nathan mentioned. Sorry,
Nathan who?
I got to breathe. One of my coworkers. He put, what's worse than doing your taxes? And he responded, having to wipe in an outhouse with sandpaper wearing a straitjacket.
That one wins.
You're not wrong. Is that from personal experience, Nathan?
Yeah, that's crazy.
How often do you wipe in an outhouse with sandpaper wearing a straitjacket?
Often.
That would be rough.
Yeah.
I mean, at least
scrapey.
Man, how would you wipe?
I don't know.
If you're in a straitjacket.
Why are you going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you have to go to the bathroom.
No, if you wear a straitjacket, you don't have to go anymore. That's part of the deal.
That is part of the deal.
Yeah.
You get a diaper.
Yeah. Get a diaper. And Dane's wearing diapers now. That's what he brought up earlier. So
diapers are fun.
Get a diaper in the straitjacket and you'll be okay.
They kind of work.
Sponsors of the week is about to happen. But first, I got to read it off our Apple review. I think this person had already left a 5-star review, but then they came back and left a written review as well.
Ooh.
This is from Josh 236522667. Don't know who that is, but he put, I love Dane. I really, really love Dane.
I have no idea.
Like LUV. So I don't know who this Josh is, but if you want to let us know who you are, send us a DM on Instagram and we can get the news to Dane. But apparently he loves Dane's. He really, really loves Dane. Thanks for liking me too, I guess. So that's fun. Sponsors of the week.
It's probably somebody I know and you don't know.
Probably, which is why they said I love Dane. I really, really love Dane. But now we're to our sponsors of the week, which starts off with Jesus. He rose from the grave.
Big ups, Jesus.
Just over a week ago, or at least that's when we celebrated it.
A week ago.
But yeah, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Jesus, yes, he is our sponsor of the week. And you got some verses.
I have a verse.
Okay, read it off.
So it's in Genesis, and it's with Abraham.
Not what you wrote, but we'll go with it.
I know, because I was going to... When we were going to do the draft for Bible verses, I was just going to take my number one verse.
Okay, and we can wait until next week or whenever we eventually do that.
So on the spot of the moment, I came up with one.
Okay.
And I can't remember where it's at.
It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible.
Yep.
And it's in Genesis. I know that.
I know it's not in the Constitution part of the Bible or the Declaration of Independence part or the preamble. Yeah, because we talked about that last week.
We did talk about that last week.
Yep.
So,
a needle pull thread.
Dang it.
Sorry.
So Abraham's about to die, and
what?
In this scenario,
I haven't made it that far yet. No spoilers.
Dang, no spoilers.
I love doing that. Also, just off like when people are like, "Yeah, Jesus died." Like, wait. He was just performing the mirror. I have not made it that far yet.
He just talked to a lady at the well.
Yeah, like don't spoil it.
He's alive and well.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
So Abraham's about to die, and he's on his deathbed, and he has a son, Isaac, and then. He goes, "Hey, servant person, come up to me and put your hand under my thigh." Mm-hmm. What does that mean, Samuel?
Just keep reading your verse.
And so, under your thigh means touch my genitals.
Why did you say it?
People don't know. This is
Josh,
in the Bible.
That's our clip. That's our first clip ever.
People don't know.
Take off the first part. All Dane says.
The people at home need to know.
Singular, though. Sorry, keep going. Yeah, keep going.
So, put your hand under my thigh, touch my genitals to see if he was uncircumcised, which the whole reason for this is because back in that day, that's the way you made like a super pinky promise. You're just like, hey, like this is for real.
I know. We talked about it in church the other week.
Yeah.
They brought it up. Okay.
And so And so, that's the way you make like an oath or a vow.
Yeah.
And so he does it, and he says, now go to the land of the Israelites and find my son a wife. And then the servant person is like, well, what if she won't come with me? And Abraham's like, well, then you're out on the deal. Like you get off scot-free kind of thing. And it's all because he had faith that God was going to provide a wife for his son. And then servant man goes to the land of the Israelites, finds Rebecca, says, hey, come back. I got this super cool guy.
Shade, got you.
Yeah, Shadi.
Yeah.
You should marry this guy. He's somewhat cool. And then she comes back and marries him. And so that's the verse of the week, is that God's working things together for the good of people who love him. This is a different verse, but it's never like per se in a way that we always imagine it to be. It's always going to be in a way that's like, it seems like there's twists and turns, and you take like a roundabout, and it doesn't make like any sense, but then it always works out to the good of Jesus. Yeah. And the good of Jesus is the good for us. That's what that verse is meaning, is like, hey, it's going to be good for us because it's good for Jesus. Yeah. So lots of misconceptions, lots of examples of that in the Bible. This was an example of that.
Nice. Shout out.
I made that up on the spot.
That was good. That was good. I was about to say, but not as good, but actually that is better than who we're about to talk about. Jake Trusts in Art.
Wow.
Yeah. Shout out. We talked about him earlier. He's getting into sports card investing. He still does lots of art. If you need an art piece, shout him out.
He's going to ruin me tomorrow.
Why?
Because we have the Stratomatic Championship tomorrow.
You're not even in it.
I'm not, but guess what time it starts?
And I loved how I jumped in the Facebook comments. I was like, dang, you can wait a while to show up.
Dang it. I can't, though. I'm keeping the score.
What time does it show up?
It starts at 1:30.
And no, Caitlin.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about.
You shouldn't show up.
I shouldn't.
Don't.
I love her.
Yeah. Don't. Jake, you might lose your spot as number 2 sponsor of the week.
Yeah.
If you keep doing that.
Unbelievable. They should know that this is happening. This is a cultural event that I need to watch.
And that's relevant because our number 3 sponsor of the week is Caitlin Clark. Still.
Yeah, still.
Yeah.
Or possibly Caitlin Beesmar.
Oh, maybe. Caitlin is currently dating another man.
I saw that. I did my research.
It's because she's waiting for you.
That's true. And this dude doesn't even play. He's on the men's team and he never plays.
And his last name's McCaffrey. I think it's just McCaffrey, so you think it's related to Christian McCaffrey to make sure he's worthy, quote unquote. No one's worthy for Caitlin.
Except for...
I guess Dane.
Dane. Yeah. Because I'm way more athletic than that McCaffrey dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Can't believe she had to wait for me.
Yeah. But hey, maybe it'll happen soon.
There's no ring on that finger?
I don't think so. I mean, after the championship tomorrow, there will be.
That's true. There will be a ring then.
Yes.
And it'll be great.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's what we're waiting
So
on.
that's always fun. Getting to some final thoughts of the week. Beyonce or Adam Wainwright, who's the better country artist?
How did AEW or BE?
Adam Wainwright or the Queen Bee?
Oh,
I didn't want to make it obvious. Adam Wainwright released his first full country album the other day.
I listened to one song and it was not great.
I listened to the whole thing and it was better than I expected.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's all right.
Yeah. And then Queen Bee, Beyonce, also released a 26 song country album. It was pretty good too.
Unfortunately, she's not a country artist. So I will take Adam Wainwright.
Did you listen to her album?
Absolutely not.
You should. It's kind of a vibe. They have Dolly Parton on there.
Oh.
They have the other Willie Nelson.
Oh,
I believe he's on there.
I saw that he collabed on
Miley Cyrus is on there.
Oh, another non-country person.
I mean, she was country back. Hoedown, Throwdown?
Yeah, well, she tried to be country, then decided that she'll get more fame riding naked on a wrecking ball.
I mean, that's the natural transition.
I guess.
There were some, it's kind of like when they had Old Town Road as a country song.
Also not a country song.
I know, but it's kind of that same vibe. But it's a pretty good album. But Adam Wainwright, it was better than I expected. You should listen to all of it. It's only 13 songs. It's like 42 minutes of your life you won't get back, but it's worth it.
He's doing a concert here in Springfield.
I know.
Yeah.
They released the country music, the concert date, the same day he released the album. So I'll be there. So that way I can really be like,
Adam.
Could you just sign this baseball? I'm doing a show. No, could you sign my autograph, please?
Throw the baseball
please. I couldn't get Peyton Manning to sign this football. I want you to. Yeah.
So he sounds pretty okay on Spotify. Probably will sound horrible live.
Yeah, I texted some of my friends, and they're like, yeah, hopefully it's not as bad as when he performed at Busch Stadium last year.
Dang it.
Yeah, when he's professionally recorded, it doesn't sound too bad.
Right.
Live,
okay.
It'll probably be a little iffy, but I'll still go. So there'll be a lot of Cardinals jerseys at his concerts, is my guess.
Yeah.
So, also, buy pickleball paddles. You need it. You need the pickleball paddles. You buy the Friday pickleball paddles. Use my code Samuel14434 to get 2 normal paddles for $98. Usually it's 2 for $99 with a deal. But I also noticed, which is a much better deal, they recently came out with like carbon fiber, like really bougie paddles.
Bougie.
And their discount code they have on their website is 2 for like $159.
Whoa.
If you use my code, I believe it makes it like 2 for $138.
Look at that.
So that's $20 better than their deal, unless if they caught it and realized, oh, this is actually a much better deal than our deal. Right. I don't know, but do that one. If you need some really fancy paddles, you actually get a good deal by using my code compared to their code. So, but if you want the cheaper ones, you only save $1. So Samuel14434 on Friday Pickleball. Do something. Also, support Dane.
Support Dane.
Yeah.
Dane's got meeting Monday, 2 meetings on Tuesday.
Height extension surgery, yeah.
Yeah, meeting on Wednesday, meeting on Thursday. Yeah. Another person just texted me, said they could meet, and I'm like,
okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And then we're going to work 40 hours, and then we're going to run 25 miles.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
It's a lot.
So do that. Click the link in the bio. Support Dane for his future ministry job. And then if you do that, make sure to let him know, or the Instagram for Until Next Week podcast, so that they can keep track of the support.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. Also, just keep telling your friends if you enjoy this podcast. Hopefully, maybe if these clips show up well, you might find us randomly on TikTok and you're listening to us right now. Hey, if that's you, thanks for showing up.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and just make sure to leave us those 5 stars on the Spotify app, on the Apple app, and anywhere else you want to leave us 5 stars. Follow us on Instagram, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and then tell other people that you love this podcast more than your life.
Yeah. I have to go potty.
Okay. In that case, I guess leave 5 stars on Apple and Spotify, voice memos, Instagram, and I guess keep Dane in your prayers, especially right now as he's about to
go potty.
Yeah. So this has been episode 67 of the Until Next Week podcast. No, that doesn't go here.
Oh,
we're done.
We're done.
See ya.